It is great to get a few minutes from the busiest woman in showbiz on the island these days, Robin Swift of the Coastal Discovery Museum. You folks are crazy busy this summer. Let's get right to it. Let's talk about some of the programs for folks who are here or coming to visit.
We've got so much going on. It's just incredible. We have our Tom Peoples Discovery Lab open this summer for open houses or programs. We're doing one called Under the Sea. We have an observation tank in there, and in it our horseshoe crabs, hermit crabs, shrimp, all kinds of fun things. Then we do one about loggerhead sea turtles, and then we do another one called reptiles and amphibians. So lots of fun stuff in there.
And speaking of reptiles and amphibians, you brought us a special guest.
I did. This is Lawrence.
All right. Well, we got to know why is he Lawrence?
He's named after a caretaker at the Coastal Discovery Museum from many, many years ago, and it was just the appropriate name. So he's the star of the show. He's in an aquarium there in the Discovery Lab, so people can come see what he looks like. He's about 2 years old. He's very nice, as you can see, very calm, comfortable holding him. So we do a program during the week called Reptiles Amphibians, and he's one of the features in it with a snake and some other things. And then also twice a week we do a program called Low Country Critters, and we bring in live snakes, a lot more gators, and everybody has a chance to come hold one of these and become more educated. That's our whole focus, is to educate people about these animals.
Because, as we all know, the tourists who come to the island, I hope none of the residents do it, but tourists come to the island and they like to harass the gators.
You know,
they like to create
they do.
issues.
And what I try to tell little kids when we're in school programs is the gator, if you toss the gator some food in a pond and you think, I don't want this sandwich, I'll toss him some food, and you do it for a couple of days, well, the third day when you come up and you don't have food, guess what the gator thinks? You're his food.
There you go.
We don't need to feed them. They can hunt and fish on their own very, very well, and we don't need to feed them.
Now, most of your programs are on site there at the Coastal Discovery Museum on Honeyhorn, but do you have some out on the water?
We do. We've got some great things. We're partnering this year with Outside Hilton Head, so we have trips that are going over to Page Island, going to Defusky, some kayak trips, some outback trips, and then we've got dolphin and nature cruises that go out of Skull Creek and out of Broad Creek, so lots of opportunities to learn what's in the water. It lets people also learn about the dolphins. We know we don't feed dolphins, we all know that, but we need to educate people more about what's in our water.
And you get a completely different view of the island from being out on the water. Those of us who spend all our time on the island forget how beautiful it is from out on the water.
Exactly. And you know, it's kind of interesting. Some of the guides will come back and they will see loggerhead sea turtles in the back creeks and everything. And a lot of times before the season starts, we learn from them where the turtles are before they hit, our beaches.
That's terrific. What's the best way for folks to find out schedules and times and all of that?
They can go to our website, which is www.coastaldiscovery.org. They can call the museum or pick up one of our calendars at any of the rack cards that are all over the island. It's a very, very extensive calendar for this summer.
Robin, we talked a lot about the programs. There's a lot you can just come and see. Tell us what's in the gallery.
Exactly. And there's no charge to come into the museum. There's no admission charge. It's donation only. Right now in the gallery we have the Hilton Head Island Camera Club, and it's called A Sense of Place, and it's absolutely phenomenal photography of different things, places, scenes all over the island. And so they can come in, they even can purchase the prints or some of it and see different photos from different places all over the island. So it's beautiful.
Yeah, and again, the perfect place, not just for you to bring folks who are coming to visit you this summer and for those of you who are touristing on the island, but for those of you who live here to get, again, a different perspective of what's going on on our island. That's fantastic. Robin, good to get a chance to talk to you. Thanks a lot, Lawrence, for the visit.
Thanks. Lawrence is saying bye.
Yeah, Lawrence is saying bye.
He's talking to you.
Uh-oh. Lawrence wants his own interview. He'll have his own show coming on right after this.
He will.
Thanks again, Robin. Robin
Thank you.
Swift of the Coastal Discovery Museum. We also want to thank Joe Monmonier, Margaret McManus, and Cinda Seaman for their insights. And as always, thanks to you for checking us out. We'll be checking you out around our island home this week.